that, they might throw a chili piece down to the children playing in the street. If you look up Google, you'll find there's an excellent song called The Chili Piece. Because when they built these high-rise buildings, the mothers could no longer throw out the chili piece to the kids in the street. They would take off into the stratosphere. So, can you understand me? Yeah. You're all looking awful puzzled. Anyway, that was the story there.
What's
now,
a chili piece?
Oh, piece of bread or jam. You don't know what chili is.
I thought you were talking about a coin.
Oh, it's Jeely, Jimmy. And there was quite a lot of jelly made rather than jam, I think. But anyway, that's another story, another day. Now, of course, originally, as I say, Glasgow, you tend to think of as being a very built-up area. In fact, it was the biggest city in the UK for many years. But before all that started, it had lots of villages along the Clyde side, the banks of the Clyde, and one of these was Govan. I will spell that to you so that you know how it is. It's Govan. And there's records of it being there as early as the 4th century. It was a Christian centre and the capital, you might say, of the Strathclyde region. Across the river, you wouldn't believe it when you look at the Clyde now, but there was a ford there. So to cross the river, it must have been pretty shallow at that time. Anyway, across the river from it is Dumbarton Rock. Some of you may have done Dumbarton drums. It was a sort of fort for the Strathclyde area. Now, Dumbarton was Danish shipyard, which is where the Aramoana, the first Cook Street ferry, where it was built. So it's got a connection with New Zealand, you might say. Now, there used to be, there were in that time, a few centuries ago, in fact, the early 19th century, the population of Govan was around 2,000. By the end of the century, it was 60,000. Can you imagine that? Of course, with the advent of steam power for the ships and the invention of steel and so on, they started to expand their shipbuilding businesses. Oh, sorry.
No, again.
In your line of 3, will you sit? And then do like a petronella turn by your right into the side. Okay, you're going to sit there. Petronella turn again into the middle. Sit there. And petronella turn into the side. So you've got there. Now, you're going to lead down in the middle, first couple. This is bar 21, by the way. It's a bit, finds it a bit different with the music. And come back right up to the top. The twos move back down. And first, the lurches place, and you sit there and cross over onto your farmer's place. Now, that's the end of 32 bars. I'm not telling you that because you think, God, there's a lot of bars. Right, so you're going to set the scaffold there, Patterson, and do the half turn. Set again, turn again, set again, turn again. Set your partner across the arms and your right hands to cross backward. There, please. And first couple, finish up at the top and set and cross over. So that's the bit of the coming up the middle and come up the middle and set move up, set again, woman casts up, men cast down, finishing facing each other, up and down,